important thing about running a test like this is that it's actually easier to test the really big questions this way. So I just pulled a few of the top unknowns that we talked about with a car, like controls, use case, what should the shape be? And if you think about how you would test each of these questions in these alternative modes, you would still need everything to be successfully hooked up. But in your prototype thinking guide with a car that you put together in an hour, you can be like, okay, let's test a bunch of different contexts. Are you starting at home? Is this a party scenario? Is this something that you drive only when you're out camping in the woods? Are you going to a store? Are you going to work? Are you driving to like Mexico? Are you transporting packages or children or groceries or giant rocks? And these are things that you can very quickly and dynamically permute in and out with the user over the course of a longer dedicated one-on-one experiment and watch their behavioral reactions as you change it back and forth. This is how the controls work. We just try different controls and the person calls it out. Different shapes of vehicle just takes as long as it takes to assemble different shapes of cardboard. And in the process, you might learn things like how many people they want to fit, what configuration do they want to be in, what physical position they want to sit in. Do they want to be lying down looking at the sky, sitting in a circle, all looking at their surroundings, right? Like what's the right kind of geometry of everything? Yeah, so that's an example of kind of breaking down and testing sub questions. And what happens when you test all the sub questions is that suddenly it is astronomically easier to test all your bits and pieces separately and then put it together into a redesign. And you can do that in a few days. You can address all of your top car questions with very easy separate answers and then get an educated pivot. You start getting this qualitative grammar from the users. Is this something they want? Because anything that provokes a strong response is an opportunity.